Thank you, Madam Chair. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. And I'm also grateful to the Honourable Member for East Kilbride, Straven and Lesmahago for securing this debate. Have we ever seen a better example of the strength of community spirit than this pandemic? The community response to this unprecedented situation was simply incredible. In my own constituency, the City of Durham, we had Fram School, Belmont School, Durham Rotary Club and many others spring to action to make and donate PPE to frontline workers. And while some were donating PPE, the Capital Indian restaurant generously donated curry to keep NHS staff at University Hospital Durham well fed on their shift. And while lockdown has often kept us apart, this has not stopped the youth groups like Cheesy Waffles and Durham Area Youth, who've continued to deliver fantastic services for children and young people, both online and in person. They're both incredible projects. And then there were the community groups and organisations that recognised the need to support families throughout the pandemic. I've seen for myself the incredible work of Giles Gate and Belmont Wellbeing Project, who've supported people in a variety of ways over the last year, including through their food bank. And I never cease to be amazed by the graft and drive of the colourful character and Ludworth legend that is Dave Woods, who along with the Community Association volunteers, Tesco Community Champion Joanne Ray and Councillor Lucy Hobbles have worked tirelessly to keep community spirits up with food deliveries and hot food services. And the Conservative members present will be glad to learn of the generosity of National Education Union Durham branch, who've been a constant source of support in the community. They gifted presents to 344 children in Durham last Christmas, donated key equipment to schools, ran online extracurricular sessions and so much more. They've been truly amazing, and it would serve the Tories well to remember this before they continue to scapegoat unions and school staff. But we cannot ignore the fact groups have often had to step up because of government failure. That the Brandon community run the food bank at Brandon School is brilliant, but they shouldn't need to in the 21st century Britain. And when the government disgracefully decided that feeding hungry children wasn't a priority for them, businesses and organisations decided it was a priority for them. From hospitality businesses like the Drunken Duck to community organisations like the Brandon and Carside Youth and Community Project, and one step at a time, they selflessly provided free lunches during the holidays. And longer term, Durham Women Football Club ignored the fact that they couldn't take gate receipts during the last season and instead asked their fans to watch online to donate the cost of a ticket to end child food poverty campaign, raising thousands towards feeding children in Durham. But these services shouldn't rely on the generosity of society, because it is the responsibility of government that no one lives in food poverty or any kind of poverty. Fortunately, in Durham, we had a Labour council for most of the pandemic whose support was noted among the best in the country. I hope the new Lib Dem Conservative coalition is equally as committed. To finish, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the work of Durham City Labour Party, who made a series of donations to food banks and community organisations across the constituency over the last year, putting people before politics. And I share these examples today to give credit and thanks to the unsung heroes in Durham, and also that it reaffirms my belief in the strength of community. And I think we can say once and for all that Mrs. Thatcher was wrong. There is such thing as society.